tale they are told before that shall burn thine eyes, yet pleasure thine ears. The sun does shine as summer comes to a close in this, the beautiful Italian town of Verona.
And we find in this town 6 young gentlemen who do long lustily for the company of women of any kind.
And we shall find that though love does seem to evade us, we shall find it in the places we never bothered to look.
We look unto the stars above and look upon Makeshift Shakespeare in love. Bong, bong, bong.
'Tis 3 o'clock and the town is well!
Dearest apologies, Bellringer. I heard the bells and came as fast as I could.
Now, what troubles thee, sir?
The bells!
Yeah?
The death knell! Was it not?
Hey, no, 'tis only 3 o'clock!
Well, 3 rings in succession is also the death knell. And explain my... Oh.
Well, that would...
Who has expired?
Nay, no, it is only 3 o'clock!
What terribleness has passed?
No.
Who does lay upon the dirt, and the dirt, the place which the rest will shout for the wicked, and also the good, and I pray the what?
The alarm is false.
'Tis no alarm at all,
It's a
gentlemen!
death knell!
No, 'tis only a clock of the 3!
Foul bell ringer!
What?
Does not know how to toll a 3?
I toll a 3 as I toll a 3 every day!
Bong, bong, bong.
Oh! My mother, but she is not well. Oh, I fear for her. And she does have the rickets. I know not what they are, but the doctor does say that they affect her ability to give me money.
Yeah, my heart does weep for thee, for thy mother is probably a very nice woman, and the money that thou dost not get is probably well deserved. But your mother is fine. I did but ring the bell for the time of day, not for...
Yes, thou ring the death bell. Oh, Father, call me unto my grave. I wish only to live for much one other month that I may provide my son with the ducats that he needs. Yes, mother, spend not too much of them on your rickets. I hope rickets are shaky legs.
Close enough, ma'am. My
Is
dearest...
it a skin disorder? Because that hurts too.
But enough talk of crickets.
Yeah.
Let's talk of tickets.
Tickets?
For the madrigals who come to town.
Oh, the madrigals come to town?
Yes, indeed.
Is there to be a play? Oh,
Yes, all meaning of festivity and wanton revelry.
Wanton revelry!
Have thou not a ticket?
Nay! I have but been standing upon my post minute after minute, waiting for the hour of the time of day that I shall ring the bell again. I do ring the bell every hour. 24 hours in a day. Oh. Mother? From where did these wontonas come from?
Oh,
Asia, you moron!
She's taking my job now. Oh, thou art truly
eagle in the mind.
Well, we'd best get her in the grave. We shall not be having a funeral when the revelry is here.
What time? Pray tell us more about this revelry, for I have been greatly devoutly wishing for revelry.
'Tis on the morrow at 3 o'clock.
Oh! Art thou sure it is 3? Or if I ring the bell 3 times, half the town will come out for revelry, the other half will come out to weep.
Yes.
If thou didst ring in a tempo appropriate for the hour, then thou shalt be fine. But thou dost ring in such a deathly tone. It is in the wrist.
I shall try my best tomorrow, good sir. And I shall be at that revelry. I have not seen madrigals since I was but a boy, and I do wish so very much to see them again. Now off with your mother, let's bury her.
Yes, off with my mother.
You're standing right here. We can see you do that.
Quite well aware, but I thought not of the way to have you turn your backs without drawing more attention to the fact that I...
Oh, mother! Oh, mother!
Well, wilt thou not help me with her? Her rickets have made her quite...
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Outside.
Why not the corner?
No, a corner is not appropriate place for my mother.
Well, if it's not to the corner, then maybe to the coroner.
Let us give her an appropriate and thrifty burial.
Ah, yes. I cannot wait for tomorrow the fun does begin. And the madrigals shall soon come to this town, and we shall all win.
I say, Sanuccio, I am most taken.
With drink? Again?
Nay. Why, not one drop of wine has touched these lips. But this day I have seen a vision. Oh, more beauteous than any I have seen before.
Speak on it! I'll hear it. For the women in this town, though friendly, are often ugly. And for the best of horses' asses, for faith.
Nay, but this one was not. As I walked about the courtyard in the center of town, going about the fountain, I did spy across the way a lady of surpassing beauty. Why, I know not her name, but her hair, 'twas red, and it did flow in gentle, sweet locks.
Surely he means not Annabelle. I would hope not.
I can hear you. I know not his name.
Really?
Did I not say this?
How didst thou not? The book here says an aside must be spoken from front of stage rather than in play. Speak!
What was that? The wonder is strange.
Consider it not, but we speak of the Lady Annabelle.
Oh, yes. Why, her eyes, hazel they were. They did hold my attention from moment upon moment, and yet as I looked at her, her glance did turn for a moment in my direction, but I, with my heart all aflutter, did turn my eyes down, for I knew not how to look upon a woman of such beauty, and thus I came to you, Sanuccio.
And well thought, young Pinocchio. Aye, it is many years since I have wooed a woman. Why, my frame 'tis now hanging as a ghost, filled with much feed.
Indeed, why, thy udders do protrude. And yet, Sinuccio, I know the stories of thy youth and thy rivalry.
Ah, yea! Have you heard the tale of me and the woman? What?
Yes!
And me! And your sister! Not!
I did not hear that one.
You should not.
Ah, Perovina!
Why do you darken my doorstep with your hateful glance?
Tis not a hateful glance, tis a loving face.
Ah!
I did just love, but mere moments ago. Her hair was red. That's all I can remember about her. It was such a whirlwind. But I did take her in the barn.
But prithee, before you speak on that, tell me, young Grazio, what were the lady's eyes colored? Hear it not.
Bosom.
Perhaps if thou desirest me to hear it not, thou shalt speak upstage.
That's true. Come, but think upon the lady's eyes. Were they of a bluish tint as the colors of Mediterranean?
Yay!
Well, verily, there is no fear. For the lady's eyes, you said, were hazel.
Indeed they were.
Bluish green.
Perhaps flecks of brown did color her eyes.
Spots of earth did adorn her.
If you were to look upon a hazel tree and see nut hanging from there, would you compare a lady's eyes to said hazelnut?
I would never compare a lady's eyes to nuts. That's ridiculous.
Sass me not, boy! I do not speak of testicles. I speak of hazelnut.
I was speaking of testicles. That's why I thought it was so
crude. It's strange to mention a man's parts when you speak of a lady's eyes.
Yes, very. Now.
But the lady's eyes were hazel, were they not?
Yes.
Verily, and her hair red.
Yea.
Her skin soft and fair.
Of course.
Stay you here.
No.
Young Pinocchio, I fear. I fear that you have taken not the very fire in your loins. Go! Go, for you're burning with passion. Find this young lady Annabelle. Methinks she be near a barn.
Sinuccio, I know not what to say to this beauteous woman.
I pray thee, listen and hear me well. I will write you a letter for to say to the lady.
I drew a picture. Thou couldst take.
Prithee.
It's a hazelnut testicles. As I imagined.
Prithee, Grazio, sit you down. I'll speak to you later. Go find the lady Annabelle.
Is her name?
Nay, 'tis her name. She is a sweet
Annabelle. Banana fana fo fana. I'm weighed down by this beauteous name.
I think you will that you have let me write your poetry for you. But please, go hasten unto her, for a lady's red hair stays not long. Soon it will turn gray and ugly, as the ladies of this town do.
I shall go anon. Oh, Sinuccio, thank you so much.
Why wouldst thou send Pinocchio after my love?
Why, Lord, I sent him not to profess his love. Why, that would be foolish. The young Pinocchio came to speak to me only of a grocery list which he needed writing of. He is not so learned in ways of stores, merchants, or writing. Thusly, I did write out a list. Eggs, milk, and butter. Needed he. But
those metaphors like the tree testicles.
Nay! You think in metaphor, though I do not speak in it. Prithee, think on this. The sweet young lady that you did, take to dinner?
Something like that.
The sweet young lady, I fear her intention. Annabelle. Banana, Why? Why would you do this? Drop not to your knees, for this is a lover's way. Prithee, the Lady Annabelle interests you not. I know this. For you wish only to bed things with legs, bosoms, and eyes.
Yay! But is that not love?
Nay, sweet Lady Annabelle. She desires a more practiced hand. Love, as it were. But I'll tell you, you shall win her as a friend.
That seems counterproductive to my goals.
Betty, got you. Hide me this favor. Go into the local wine shop. Take these 4 pieces of silver. Go and buy the finest wine you can find. And thus wait for me, and I shall come and join thee, and speak to thee thus on Annabelle. Perhaps there is a way we may woo her for you.
Buy the wine and then wait in the wine shop?
Verily.
If I don't keep making purchases, they might kick me out.
Then open the wine and drink it down. I care not.
Consume it with wine I shall be. I love you, brother.
Why have you done this to yourself? Every time a man does come to me with his ways upon for love, why would you weigh upon me? Do I look at a table with 4 legs that may support such things? Nay. I am a man of 2 legs, too much weight on my own visage. But the young Pinocchio loves Annabelle. The young Grazio has taken love from Annabelle. Perhaps Arusa can decide. For I do know there is a young lady who looks well like Annabelle, but is not her. Perhaps she would sate Grazio's filthy, lascivious pleasures. But on I go to drink my wine, and I'll think on this a bit more time. Vile world, full of ugly things. A sick crow belches vomit in my garden. And of these things, these are the things I speak of. Only my fair daughter Annabelle.
Oh, Father, your words, they do such wondrous things for my heart. Let your daughter plant a kiss upon thy cheek, for luck and health.
Kisses are vile, wet, disgusting things. For they are of the mouth, and the mouth is of eating and swearing.
That is not all the mouth is for, Father.
What do you speak of?
I speak of love.
Love? I hate the thing, as I hate vomiting ravens. They are one and the same. For when one is sick with love and covered with love's black feathers, one does regurgitate the verses of love that have been spoken oft before. Poets rattle them out as if they are anew, but no, they are not. It is the same love phrase spoken again and again. Jesus Christ! The only thing that brings me pleasure. Throwing rocks and things I hate.
Speak not this way, for you do know that when thou dost speak of love as if it were a vile, evil, black thing, thou dost make my heart break. For I am love, I am sunlight, I am your daughter, Annabelle.
Oh, dear father! One of the most beautiful garden crows did simply die. It was as if a rock was thrown at it, for I did see a rock thrown at it.
Hey, what? Oh. Cucumberella. I spend my time in the garden, making things grow for us to eat.
Admiring the beautiful birds that do light upon my food and then give it back to fair Mother Earth.
Yes. But, now that you are both here, I must speak a speech to you. Annabelle?
I'm fine, please speak thine words.
You are 16.
Yea?
And Cucumberella, thou art 15. And so both of wedding age. And so I must be plain with you, both of you. Neither thou nor thou shall ever wed. For weddings are a thing of love. And that is the most disgusting thing there is. Imagine, if thou would, a party of rotting corpses feasting upon one another and consumed in the droppings that they leave. This is a wedding. Shall ever partake in such vile acts as this. Speak.
Well, I understand thou wouldst not have me wed, and for this I am greatly sad, but I do wish then to ask, wouldst thou be pleased if I should just randomly have sex with any man and not For sex is not love, Father. Sex is but the carnal desire that two people do partake of. There is no rotting corpse, but there is much feasting.
It's icky.
Well, I did just create the beast with two backs, but deceived. And I did have a wonderful time.
What?
Yea, with a young man. I know not his name.
That maidenhead upon the ground and shattered to a million pieces. You too, Cucumberella.
How dost thou bring such news and put me in the likes of my sister who... This is not the life that I desire, Father, and though she may take this news with ease, the way that she takes other things so seemingly I shall not stand by it, and though I do love you, Father, though I wish to be dutiful, Father, I cannot, for I know in my heart that it is my destiny to find love and to be wed. And though thou just desire to pepper my mind with vile images of rotting corpses, and that with vile images of other bodily things, I shall not be marred. And if thou shalt not let me wed, then I must need take my leave from this stead.
As sure as my name is Villatencio. Shall not leave. The gates are locked up. Lock up the gates!
I did only hide outside thy window to deliver news that I did successfully dump the wife of thy wife in the river.
Most good luck!
She loved you a lot. What's going on?
Help me!
My soldier man is beating up my daughter.
What that evil has wrought, Father! Villatencio! Yes, I did use thy name, which is the thing most disrespectful.
Didst thou not hear? I did successfully dump the body of thy wife, thy mother, into the river.
Yes, 'tis so, and now another task.
Task me.
Take up the locks
Locks.
and put them upon the gates,
On.
and set a watch upon the gate, so that neither of my daughters shall leave this place.
Place. And watch on King's Place.
If thou seest a man of passion, an arduous age, thou art commanded to slay him on the spot.
Kill man.
I care not if he is part of this or not. Kill everyone that looks like they might want to have sex with my daughter.
Just kill. That's it, just kill. I like to kill.
Go to the armory.
Are you trying to have sex with your daughter?
No!
Oh.
Go. Have that umbrella.
Over the line, really?
Annabelle,
Yes, Father.
I am disgusted more so than usual.
Hardly enough, so am I.
As I was being boxed about the ears by our God, did I hear tell of our mother?
She is dead. The wench beheaded, quartered, strung up, tied up into a bag, tarred, burned, tied up in another bag, dropped in a well, threw a goat on that, filled the well with poison, don't drink,
Completely shaved.
completely shaved the goat, and dumped the whole mess in the river. The wench is dead.
Vile being, Father. How did I never see before the evil that does lie in the heart of our family? And why did Valerie do so many unnecessary awfuls to our mother? Thou art a beast. Thou art a villain.
I am thy father.
Dearest Cucumber, sit. Let your sister ease thy pain. Tend to the gaping wound in thy heart. I do know that our father is villainous, yea, and I am but a strumpet. You are without...
I'm so little concerned with thy sexual practices.
Yea, but hear me well, for we could together slay our father in revenge for his actions. For if we do not, he would kill every man that I might sleep with, and that you might wed. Hear me. We shall not kill him. We shall change his heart. Yea, for in but hours, minstrels do come to our fair town of Verona. Ye shall use their words and their music to change his heart, and make him more like us.
Sister, this is a thing that cannot be done. And if our father's heart does not change,
Then we shall kill him.
thank you.
But we must try, for if we were to take action as if our father had done to our own mother, we would be no better than he. We are better than our father.
It is true.
Now go, sleep, drink, and dream of tomorrow, for we shall have a new family, and you shall be the rock at the center of it all. You shall make me a chastened woman, and we shall make our father a loving man. That's the play.
It's a fine rhyme, sister. Fine rhyme.
Okay. Now let us off.
And now we ought to take our leave. You to strumpet yourself, and I to grieve.
Goats have skin and chickens have bone, but now the players have come to Brawny! Now hear us well, townspeople fair, look on our beards and see much hair. For here we stand and thus we say, if you like us not, you must be gay. Gay with love, gay with health. Come now, speak, and I'll put this on the shelf.
Well, there was a town that we did once go, and though we went to and fro, the people were so happy then, because they saw the merry men who did travel the land and speak in rhyme. But rhyme does take out the time, for you shall sit there for hours upon days and listen to all the words that we say. Oh God. On many occasions, yeah?
move and walk, I'm a ladies' man, no time to talk. Ladies' man, no time to talk. A ladies' man, no time to talk. Sing alive, sing alive, sing alive.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, you shall see us on the morrow when we shall perform for thy pleasure. Thank you.
It was difficult to sneak past the guards, and yet they say this is the home of Annabelle. But I know not which window. Is the one that is arched, or the one that is squared? 'Tis the most asymmetrical.
Oh, vile night, with the absence of the sun.
His grizzled beard of red, and his hazel eyes. My lady, my love.
Now, listen well, Grazio. I tell you that this is the house of Annabelle. But, you shall look upon her visage but a moment later. Wait here in the bush, and read the lines that I did give you when I gave them to you, as I said them.
But if I wish to shake her, okay.
Speak it. Young Pinocchio!
Jesus!
I am sorry.
Sinuccio!
I'm not so light in my older days, and taken with much wine I cannot roll.
Shall I now read the letter that thou didst give me?
Really, speak it thusly, but to the left window. Left.
Eggs. Thy skin is soft as the shell of an egg, and thou art possessed of eggs that I might one day make fertile.
Yes, I do hear a strange voice in the wind, and yet I know not who would be calling my skin egg-like.
Closer to the window, that she might spy our visage in the moonlight.
If only my lovers would come back around, I might spend time with them laying down.
Butter! Why, thou art sweet and oily as butter that I do spread upon my bread for to make it delicious.
Methinks I did truly give him a grocery list. I meant to write poetry of the finest syntax. Oh well.
What's that? I could not hear you. You were upstage.
I said nothing. Prithee, speak on.
What speakest thou down there?
Milk.
Milk?
Why, thy bosom shall one day be embossed in the very milk that will feed the children that I shall sire unto thee. For it is I, he who loves you most dear. It is I, Pinocchio.
Oh, you. Hello,
Sweet lady.
sweet Pinocchio. Yea, I did spy thee at the fountain. It's very good.
Oh! Have you read the lines?
2 of them. I really wanted to understand the origin of the words.
Speak it. To the left window. Right window. Speak it to the right window. Yea, for the Lady Annabel waits at the right window. The window on the right.
I shall believe thee.
Very well.
I shall not even look at the window.
Ow! Ah!
Lady Annabel!
Turn, man, and face your destiny.
Lady Annabel, most assuredly in the right window. We have committed many sins together. Acts unspeakable, but unto a priest in confession.
Well, confess them unto me again.
When the eve at which I did take you in the barn, and we did share a picnic of grapes and sprouts, cottage cheese, half a loaf of bread, coffee, peaches, centers of raspberries, cherry pits, chocolate mousse, and corn.
My rhymes are horrible. My poetry, that of a dog's. If a dog had thus taken his paw, dipped it into his own feces, and stamped on paper, he would have written better poetry than I. But listen! Quiet.
Oh, but dearest Pinocchio, thy lips are soft like a cloud. Thine eyes do burn with a fire that I have not seen in a man since but barely hours ago. I must say to thee, thy heart is destined to be broken, for neither myself nor my sister can be married or wed. I made a new word, wed.
I have all this afternoon dreamed of our very wedding.
Listen, 'tis not my choice. 'Tis the doing of my father. If he were for somehow to disappear or die, perhaps then my sister and I might be available to wed.
What is the sound of this crow? So incomplete.
Methinks I thought I heard a raven or a crow.
It's Thickens here.
Oh.
Kill us if he finds us. Shh, silence.
He'll hear us not if you speak now. Yeah.
He'll also hear us not if we speak upstage.
Wise words, Pinocchio.
They say the raven is the bringer of death. And so, too, this raven is dead. Pass unto his sleep.
He's a terrible orator.
I thought I heard upon the green treachery. You did not. What strange words are about this night? To bed! Yes, to bed, but not without an assortment of swords, daggers, battle axes, maces, and a spear. I shall have these all with me in my bedchamber. Sounds good! Good night, Crow.
Grazia!
Shh! Grazia! Annabel calls. Annabel's at the right window.
Annabel does.
Grazia!
Pretty, you to the right, you to the left. You, no. Forgive me. You to the left.
To the left?
You right. Yes, to the left, to the right.
Pinocchio!
Yes, we were turned around in our time. Go. But pretty, come. Have the ladies meet you on the morrow at the festival. For there shall you truly woo them. 'Tis a costume festival.
I understand this not.
Do it!
As thou dost say, Zanuccio.
I say!
Costumes, festivals.
Go speak to the lady and give her your invitation thus. No.
Good lady.
Looks so different. Does my visage surprise you, or do I look the same as I just remember?
Why, thy beauty doth grow with each breath you take. And so now, as I see thee, thou art more beauteous than thou wast before.
Thou speaks with such a fine tongue, where before thou didst speak so vile.
Forgive me.
I thought I heard the sound of making out. Oh, okay.
All right, look, I gotta go. Meet me on the morrow at the festival of music. And let us now part with a soft and tender kiss.
I have to part ways now. But meet me on the morrow. Some silly festival where you can slap the crap out of me again.
I shall be there. There's a wall there.
Out on the morrow.
Yay.
Now, board is out, and now 'tis set. Thus tomorrow shall we be met. I know not how you two convinced me to come to the festival of music, all in masks and drapery.
It was the school mask, I think, that did it for me.
Yes. Now I
Should be a poop mask. Sister, what other tongue? Thou hast a poop face.
know this. I carry a range of weaponry within my cloak. I'm not afraid to use it upon my own kin if need be.
Touch not my books. Even for thee, that is vile and disgusting, Father. To threaten your own daughters with death, as you did our own mother. You are indeed a villainous, heartless soul. Touchy villain.
I think there is nothing in this world that could warm my cold, dead heart.
Father, I say these words to thee in all seriousness, that thou wouldst do well today to open up thy heart to the soul and the sun, and to warm thy cockles, for if thou dost not, death will soon follow. I shall step back. Yes, do take a seat, Father, for I believe the minstrels shall soon play.
Oh! Oh, Lord Benetentia! I did find 5 men of arduous age. The lowest was 14 and the oldest was 65. I figured I should cover the whole range.
Very good.
I did burn them.
Yes.
I did stab them.
Ah!
I did kick them.
Oh, great.
I did chop them up.
I did. I chopped them up. I sauteed them.
There! He is!
The bastard!
Ah! No!
Set me upon him!
No!
I thought I killed them.
Me thought so too. Now,
Only mortally wounded, but with the strength.
now,
Attack thy ankles and feet!
Didst thou kill the minstrels?
he meant to.
They looked arduous. I had to. 'Twas my charge.
Was our charge. As players, we were playing on the forest of Ardor. We were arduous, hung about with limbs and leaves, and you did stab at us.
Yes.
Hacked at wood that meant not to be cut.
I burned his leg. It was quite gruesome. I don't know how
No,
that's
there's
living.
not. But, sweet,
Dirty.
come, speak to me.
But they just tried to kill me.
I know! But, we care not for that.
I can't correct that. I shall punch him! Punch him in the penis! There's no way to kill a man.
Your visage does remind me of one of our players. One of our players is fair as you are. One which you did kill.
Oh, the handsome one.
Yeah. He played our women and mainly our homosexual characters.
I can see that.
Outcasts as he were.
Yea, as he should have been.
But
Yes, so.
you have shown such strength and valor. And what line did you say when you did strike upon the fair hamlet here?
It was really just a primal scream.
Nay! 'Twas well spoken. Why? With a short arm did you take hold of your sword? Thrust thusly! Or to disembowel him. The torch you did raise was as the fire that Apollo held. Fair and wondrous it was that did burn his leg. Now his life expires.
This does not do well indeed. This does not do well indeed. For now that the minstrels have passed on, our only challenge left is to kill our own father. For no words spoken by a mere two minstrels can change his heart.
But when minstrel may
I was upstage, man.
change a man's heart, let me speak.
Lord,
Well, I know not what you said there, but I wish to tell you my tale.
Shall I strike him down?
Let him speak. I am intrigued.
First, I'll enchant this body that it may carry itself off stage. Sim salabim!
Minstrels and magicians!
Really wanted to get him that penis punch.
Minstrels and angels of grace defend you. Really, I am a man that may tell tales. I am a man who might lay to waste your preconceptions of the world.
I accept this.
I speak to you, King, for yours is a noble head, upon which a crown does sit, a fair chin that holds a beard well. But I see in your heart you cannot find love.
He doesn't need love.
Nay, he needs it not. Hear me out. For I need not love to survive. I need not the touch of a woman, though it is nice. But I merely need this, the firmament that I do stand upon, and the firmament above. Verily, they are the same to me. For I know nothing of love of this world, but only of the stage. There may you live. There may you live, sweet king.
That made absolutely zero sense. May I kill him?
No, it's touched his heart. Right?
What say you?
I say you. Be the king of this fair stage. Rule with me. Come. Take this.
What is it?
It is a talisman. One in the city of Los Angeles. There I did receive it. Ah, yes. Yes. It does me good. It is not heavy, does not bear down upon me, but makes me more light for the wearing of it. And 'tis the shape of love, is it not?
No!
Yes, Father! Yes, Father, thou dost feel love inside thine own heart now?
I could not find love in the arms of a woman, but it could be given to me, made of cold hard steel, and found in the arms of a man.
Vilitenzio!
Pinocchio!
I have come, my sword unsheathed.
Wait.
May I kill this one? Yes! He has
Fine.
sex monkey.
Greg!
Name it at last! But just before I passed.
Pinocchio, what say you?
You, player, move this body off stage.
I shall. Sim sim salaboom.
I say that if I cannot have the sweet Annabelle's hand in marriage, then thou shalt be slain.
You lie, Pinocchio. It is an old tale, I tell it not. I see thy rapier is not as long as thy nose.
Indeed.
Father, don't. Pinocchio, do not this deed, for it has changed. The circumstances are not as they were.
But was not thou that did ask me to kill him? Shh!
Annabelle!
Pinocchio.
Annabelle plotted my own death.
But not initially, Father. I did only as a last resort.
And Cucumbra!
Father, 'twas I that did send him with this charge. For he did woo me upon my window, and I did believe that his love should defeat thy vileness, as it still shall it not?
Our father is no longer the same man, Cucumberella. He is different.
Still looks like a jerk.
But gaze not upon the outer shell of the man. Look deeper inside, for he has changed. He has found love, not to the arms of a woman, but to the odd relationship of a man with a man. We now have two fathers, Cucumberella.
Pinocchio, what's going on?
I myself am confused.
Shall I draw my sword?
Yes.
Yes,
But not here.
let us all draw our swords, as it were. I think that is not the purpose. Oh, very well, shall we? Yes!
Those were not the swords I were expecting.
You see, Annabelle and Cucumbrella, I could not love because I knew not the name of love. For love has many names.
Grazio.
Pinocchio.
And
Cucumberella.
the player king.
Grazio.
Call me Sinuccio. 'Twas I that brought you thusly, plotted you one against the other. For in my fair ruse I have learned much.
Why, Sinuccio, I did almost kill him in this thy ruse. 'Twas not a bit much.
Yea! But such as the plays of today are written, we bring you thusly to the edge of thine seat, but thou wouldst relax into the back.
Thou didst go quite far, just in the name of love, and though I set about only with lust in my heart and not fear in any part of my loins, I do stand today. Love in my chest. The Lady Annabelle.
As do I. And now look, the crows and vultures do leave, and come in a flock of doves. And so it was, this Makeshift Shakespeare in love.